I'm Jonathan Watt with the Tara Group International. We hope you're enjoying our series on mental health in the Bible, and if so, please press the like button and consider subscribing to our channel. We're talking today about lessons from the parable of the sower when seeking mental health treatment, using the parable of the sower to help us navigate therapy. That's our thoughts today. The parable of the sower is found in Matthew chapter 13, verses 1 to 9 and 18 to 23, with an interpretation from Jesus himself. Here's how it goes. That same day, Jesus went out of the house and sat by the lake. And such large crowds gathered around him that he got into the boat and sat in it while the people stood on the shore. And then he told them many things in parables, saying, a farmer went out to sow his seed. And as he was scattering the seed, some fell along the path, and the birds came and ate it up. Some fell on rocky places where it did not have much soil. It sprang up quickly because the soil was shallow, but when the sun came up, the plants were scorched, and they withered because they had no root. Other seed fell among thorns, which grew up and choked the plants. Still other seed fell on good soil, where it produced a crop, 160 or 30 times what was sown. So he said, whoever has ears, let them hear. So listen to what the parable of the sower means, Jesus continues. When anyone hears the message about the kingdom, does not understand it, the evil one has come and snatched away what was sown in their heart. This is the seed sown along the path. Now, the seed falling on rocky ground refers to someone who hears the word and at once receives it with joy, but since they have no root, they last only a short time, and when trouble or persecution comes because of the word, they quickly fall away. The seed falling among the thorns refers to someone who hears the word, but the worries of this life and the deceitfulness of wealth choke out the word, making it unfruitful in that person. And then he adds, but the seed falling on good soil refers to someone who hears the word and understands it. This is the one who produces a crop yielding 130, 60 times what was sown. So that's the parable. It's a familiar one to many people. It's featured in 3 of the 4 Gospels, Matthew, Mark, and Luke. This important parable can also provide, we think, a profound metaphor for the therapeutic process, where therapists or coaches could be likened to sowers planting seeds of hope and change in their clients. This analogy highlights the diverse client types encountered in therapy, and you can consider, what type are you? So there's the type that are the path. These are the clients who are resistant to change, let's say perhaps due to trauma or external pressures of some kind, parallel to the seeds snatched away by the birds. Then there's the rocky ground. These are clients who are enthusiastic initially, but they falter under stress or after the novelty of therapy has worn off. Then there's the thorns. These are the clients entangled in complex issues like, addiction, or perhaps they have a multiple diagnoses or chaotic lifestyles which hinder progress in treatment. And then, of course, there's the good soil. These are the clients who are ready and open to engage. They represent fertile ground for therapeutic change. Clients sometimes perceive that therapy has failed when they're not able to achieve immediate results. There's a struggle with the need for instant gratification in today's fast-paced world. The temptation for immediate rewards, it's ever present. We're told by social media and by advertising that faster is always better. And although seeking instant gratification or relief from our mental health symptoms is a natural human tendency, it can also lead to various challenges, including impulsivity, poor decision-making, addiction, and even long-term dissatisfaction with life itself and all of our life choices. When we sometimes fail to realize, unfortunately, is that planted seeds may still sprout in the future and things like trees take a long time to grow. Successes may begin slowly and then begin to change as the momentum and the therapy and the coaching continue. It often occurs when clients are able to address their trauma, stabilize their emotions, slow down their decision-making processes, and take it one step at a time. Points like these are pivotal points when clients are able to slowly make some unexpected progress, but showcase a newfound resilience. So, some thoughts on strategies for effective therapy. One of them is active listening. Now, we want to try to truly understand what a therapist or a coach is attempting to relay to you, instead of always thinking about your response of becoming defensive. That's an easy one to get, but we need to come back to that. Secondly, there's a need for empathy, an attempt to connect emotionally with others. That's what empathy is about, and modeling compassion. Empathy helps us to soften our worldviews and consider another angle and approach. There's a kind of a need for psychoeducation. You can ask your coach or your therapist about your mental health conditions and effective coping strategies that match them, which may alleviate your symptomology. Then there's cognitive restructuring, as we call it. You can be open to challenging your negative thought patterns and your regular familiar feelings and thinking errors and considering new ways. It's a whole behavioral activation process where you encourage positive activities, pro-social activities, and things like that. There's a trauma-informed care. If possible, you want to make sure that you are in a safe and also judgmental-free environment to minimize the triggers, the things that push and cause your trauma responses. We think the parable of the sower emphasizes or can emphasize to clients that they should focus on factors within their control to maximize impact of therapy or coaching, while acknowledging that ultimate outcomes within a specific time frame are truly beyond the therapist, beyond the coach, and even beyond sometimes the client's own control. So if you've tried therapy or coaching before and it didn't work, but you're still dissatisfied with life, contact us at Atara Group International and schedule a free consultation with us.